Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to talk to you about another change that we're making to our swarm boxes. When we started our beekeeping journey, we found Dr. Leah's website, horizontalhive.com, and we downloaded the plans for this swarm box. This is a 7-frame swarm box, and it's built out of 3/4-inch dimensional lumber. It's got a round opening for the bees to come and go, and we ordered these circular discs off the internet, and they work great. They're nice and open for the bees to come and go, and when you get ready to move your swarm, you can just turn the disc around. The bees are all closed up inside, and there's ventilation for the bees to keep them cool while you're in transport, and that worked out great. We built our first 5 swarm boxes out of this plan, just like this. Worked great. Well, then we decided we wanted more bees, and so we wanted more swarm boxes, and we saw these plans that Dr. Leah also has, and this is for the 6-frame swarm box, and these are made out of plywood. So these are quite a bit less expensive to build than the 7-frame boxes out of lumber, and so we built 10 of the 6-frame swarm boxes out of plywood, and those work great. The opening on Dr. Leah's plans was for this kind of an opening. You just kind of cut it, and that works great. The swarms move in, the bees come and go. Works fabulous. When you get ready to move your swarm to wherever you want to keep your bees, we couldn't figure out how to close it up. And so Roy made these plugs, and he made them the same size as the opening. We can just slide it in. And that works great if you're just taking your swarm box out of the tree and moving it directly to the hive that you want to put it in. But what we were doing quite often was transporting our bees in our car. And the bees were needing to stay inside, closed up, sometimes overnight. And so we were concerned about ventilation. So we started using this, which is a piece of screen wire surrounded by duct tape. So just late in the evening, after dark, we would go up. Roy would put the screen wire over the opening, mash the duct tape, and the bees are all trapped inside. And that works really good if the bees are all inside the box when you get there. Well, we had several occasions where we got there to get the bees in, and there were a lot of bees on the outside of the box. And so we found the best way to get the bees to go inside was to spray some water on them. We carry this bottle with water, mist the bees a little bit. They think it's raining. They all go inside the box. And then you could close them up. Well, the duct tape doesn't stick very well to the front of a wet box. And so we were having issues with trying to take something to wipe off the box and cover up the bees so they didn't come right back out. That became a bit of an annoyance. So we were looking for a better way to close our bees up. So the other day we found these bigger openings for, we found these on the internet from, I believe it's Better Bee. And I'll put a link in the description if anybody's interested. We bought them. They didn't give them to us or anything. But they're big enough so that they work with the opening that we already have in the box. And when we get ready to close up the bees, if we catch a swarm, it'll just be a matter of turning the disc. The bees are going to be closed inside, but they'll still have ventilation, and we can tighten that down. Now, we are going to have to be careful to not over-rotate or under-rotate, because if we don't get it closed just right, the bees will be able to come and go. So we're going to have to be sure and close it up right when we do that. And the other thing that we're going to be able to do is if we have to overwinter bees in the swarm box, we can do that. Most of the time we try to move our swarm into a hive, but every now and then we've had our hives full and been able to save our swarms as more of a resource, but they have had to overwinter in the swarm boxes, and they've done that just fine. But we can turn this gate around this way if we get into some cooler weather and the bees are going to have to overwinter. And now it's going to act like a mouse guard. The bees can come and go through the openings, but a mouse can't get in there, and bigger critters can't get in there either. So if we were doing it all over again now, we would probably build the 6-frame swarm boxes out of the plywood, but we would use this kind of an opening, the circular opening with a circular disc, and it would be quite a bit less expensive to do that. So we're just trying to share with you some of the things that we've learned and ways that we have adapted some of the designs. The other thing you'll notice is we have put French cleats on our boxes so that it makes it easier and quicker to hang them on a tree. And this one has the bracket sitting there. So it's going to be really quick, I think, and easy to go up to a swarm box that's on a French cleat on a tree about head high, turn the gate the way we need to turn it from here to here, tighten it down, take the box off, put it in the car, and be on our way. So that's what we're doing. We're just trying to show you guys some of the things that we've learned and some of the changes that we've made. So that's what we're doing. So thanks so much for watching. We sure appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. We'll let you know how this works. Thanks a lot. Bye. It wasn't recording.